Quicksilver Cash himself, none other than Christopher M. Swayze. We are so thankful to have you as our leader.
Well, thank you, Janice. That was a great introduction. You know, we have to keep this professional just because of you and all the professionals you're bringing on board. I can't joke as much anymore, but life is a
Sure you
lot of
can.
fun. I'm not going to stop. I can't because I'm happy. I'm living. You know, everything in life is working the way it should as long as we do what we should. And I'm very thankful for this team that's here with us. The Caribbean team goes to show that your island or your country doesn't have to be bigger than Canada. It doesn't have to be bigger than the United States. It's the people that make the country so big. The hearts of the people, knowing that this opportunity is going to take them to the next level and grant them the good graces and the joy of having more money than they usually have because they stepped up to the plate together. This is a team effort. This is something that if you follow what Janice and Bertil and Carmen and all the other members of the team are doing, you will see what will happen for you. Don't forget Ruth Lynn. She's doing her thing, making it happen out there. And Errol, you know, you're a champion. Everybody knows you are. I love that. You give him a challenge and he stepped up to the plate. And, you know, I'm very thankful that you guys are here, and I'm very honored to call Thursday night the Caribbean night, okay? Thursday nights of every week will be the Caribbean night because that's the night when you all show up to make great things happen. I'll tell you a little bit about myself, guys. I'm a tax professional, and that's something I've been doing for a very long time. Just over 30 years I've been a tax professional. And what that does for me, like this is tax season. My whole life changes every time tax season comes about because I have something to offer to everybody that wants to change their life, everybody that wants to increase their payout, everybody who wants to save money on their taxes. That's my job. And I take that as a great honor. And you know, when I founded this company, Quicksilver Cash, that was a greater honor because I was able to offer this to many people all over the world to change their lives. And folks, if you know that your life needs a change, I want you to pay attention tonight because it gives me great pleasure to introduce Quicksilver Cash, everything you've ever wanted in a progressive company. Now, also tonight, you're going to hear about QSC Global. And if I tell you about QSC Global, there's something absolutely phenomenal about QSC Global. And QSC Global is the feeder program that is taking us to the next level. I mean, this company, this concept, this opportunity has already opened the doors to over 30 countries, and you'll hear about that in just a minute. Folks, the secret to our success. Quicksilver Cash is a member-based referral program, and our proven time leverage system has been used by banks and financial organizations to create wealth for decades now. And from this, we've formulated our very own success blueprint. It is a very duplicable cash flow generator. There's no selling required because we do it for you. There's no purchasing quotas, just a one-time out-of-pocket, no heavy recruiting requirement. Folks, think about this. You don't have to bring 100 people to the program, but if you do bring 100 people to the program, it's going to do so much for you because you get rewarded for every person you bring to the table for life, over and over and over again. Everyone can succeed from following the blueprint. So folks, it's very simple. Just pay attention to what's going on. Let me tell you a little bit about us because you need to know who you're dealing with. We were founded August the 10th, 2018, and our member base has already grown throughout Canada, the USA, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana, Australia, Mexico, England, Costa Rica, the Philippines, Germany, the Grenadines, Grenada, Barbados, St. Croix. Folks, we're in the British Virgin Islands. We are in Trinidad. We're in Singapore and Jamaica. And back to Africa, folks, we are in Zimbabwe. My goodness, we're in Pretoria. And folks, we're in South Africa, Johannesburg. I'm telling you, there's Pakistan. Folks, we are about to embark on greatness all over the world. We will be a household name. I'm telling you, it's up to you. If you know anyone in any country that I didn't mention, or even in the countries that I did mention, get them on board, because you know what? There's strength in numbers. We will have a whole lot more. Folks, we made one simple promise, and this is our promise to you. Pay attention. It only takes you and two to go through to our top position. Okay? You and two to go through to our top position. Folks, there's a blueprint. And with our blueprint, our marketing strategy was designed with you in mind. This is very simple. It's a simple concept with the single purpose of helping you to achieve success. And if you follow our blueprint, folks, you will be successful. That's what I'm talking about. Now, getting started is very important. It's just as easy. Just $100 USD out of pocket one time. Only $100 one time. Folks, and you're in business forever. So $100 ever in business forever. Sounds good, right? This is the truth. Okay, pay attention. I'll show you how to get started. Folks, there's two great programs and one small entry amount. A one-time $100 USD gets you in the first program. You will cycle 3 times and earn a fully paid position in the $500 USD program. Let me start with program number 1. $100 USD, no membership fee. That's what it'll cost you to join this entire program one time ever. Folks, you'll get $2,500 worth of online member services right away. Refer 2 friends who will do the same. So that means you came in at $100 and you personally need 2 friends that'll come in at $100. At that point, you will qualify for the titanium or the top position. When you're at the top, it takes about 7 days to get there. You will start collecting $500 USD. Now, how do you do that? Well, there are always 8 empty positions when you get to the top, and you've got to help those 8 silvers come in along with your 6-member team. We'll elaborate on that as we go along. You will cycle out and receive an automatic $100 USD re-entry to do it again. So not only will you collect $500, but we'll pay $100 for you to come back into the program to do it all over again and again and again. Now, your third cycle enters you into program number 2. Think about that. Folks, let's look at program number 2. It's quite exciting. There are quite a few people ready to go into program 2 right now. It's $400 USD in prepaid gift cards plus $100 lifetime membership, all paid for by your third cycle in program 1. So remember, all that you ever had out of pocket was the one-time $100 to start program 1, and you'll graduate into program 2 with your third cycle. Folks, the $400 USD prepaid gift cards also in Canada is $500 Canadian, and you'll get gift cards. We're talking about Lowe's, we're talking about Home Depot, we talk about Tim Hortons, we're talking about, well, you've got Starbucks, you've got all the gas stations, Shell, Esso, Petro-Canada, Exxon, folks, even 7-Eleven gas station and all the grocery stores, Kroger. In Canada, you've got Metro, you've got No Frills, you've got President's Choice. There are so many different companies. If you've got gift cards in your country, you can have prepaid gift cards, $400 worth. Okay, but we don't give you those right away. We hold on to those to leverage the $400 to help you get a larger payday. Okay, so your 2 referrals from program number 1, they will upgrade to qualify you on their third cash out, just as you did in program number 1. Now you're qualified in program number 2, okay, for a top position, which is also titanium. When at the top, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for you to get there. You will start collecting $1,600 USD. The same way you collected $500, it's from the new 8 members coming in. You'll get $400 from 5 of those members coming in. Isn't that phenomenal? Okay, so folks, look at what happens here. Okay, you'll get $400 USD in prepaid gift cards. So 4 of them in cash and 1 in prepaid gift cards, those cards we talked about earlier. And you'll also get an automatic $400 re-entry to do it again. So that means 6 of the payments go to you. 5 payments go to you. The 6th one pays for your re-entry, and the other 2 go to the company. Folks, this is phenomenal. It happens over and over again. You will cycle both programs simultaneously. Now, folks, I want you to build a strong team because this is very important. Since our reach is global and online, your leaders can be found anywhere on the planet. So if there's a country I haven't mentioned, give them a call. Folks, we're also in Switzerland. I didn't mention that. So you can call anybody, anywhere in the world. We're doing this, okay? Call them, get them started. It's the same $100 USD, but your leaders have people in those countries, and before you know it, there's 1,000 people on your team. Now, if you've watched the movie Jerry Maguire, they said, show me the money. Folks, I'm going to show you the money because getting to titanium is what this is all about. Everyone starts here at silver. There's 8 silver positions for sale. You can occupy 1. Your 2 can occupy 2 more. You can sponsor as many as you'd like. But what happens is wherever you start, only these 4 count for you to go to titanium. You don't have to worry about the other 4 over here because they worry about themselves with this team. So with this team of 3 and the titanium and you, that's what it takes to fill these positions. Pretty awesome, right? Okay, so you'll get started in this program and there are 8 silver positions to be filled. And when you fill these positions, folks, the greatest thing about filling these positions is what you need to know. What you need to know, folks, what you need to know when you fill these positions is that you can fill as many as you'd like in the 4. So you come in, you can bring 2 and 1 more, and that'll constitute a split. But then the next time 4 has to be filled, you move from gold up to platinum. 4 fills again, you move from platinum up to titanium. That's natural progression. If everybody does what they're supposed to do that way, then that's what'll happen. You'll end up in titanium in no time flat. Okay, but you know what? It takes about a week. But how many would like to do it in an hour? I've seen it done. What about in half an hour or 15 minutes? Some are even doing it in a day. A day is pretty cool, right? You can do that. So let me show you the faster way to get there by not using natural progression. Okay, so this is the fastest way to titanium. You get started in a silver position and you refer 2. So this is you. You took a silver position on your sponsor's success blueprint, and that took a whole 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, you've got your first referral. You signed them up. 5 minutes later, you've got your second referral. Now you're qualified to become titanium. This is really cool. So you become qualified, and now you need 1 more to fill this 4th position. You could bring that person in, or someone else on the team can, but as long as you came in with your 2 before anyone else had 2, you're the one that'll benefit from this 4th position that will send you straight to titanium. Now let's just say it was you. Okay, so you brought in 3. All right, so that one counts as a pending referral, and you get to titanium. 8 new silver positions are opened up for you, and you'll start collecting $500. Let me show you how that's done. But this is the simple thing about getting there. There's 3 simple steps. You and 2 and 1 more, and you will be promoted to titanium, provided that you were the first with 2, date and time stamped. So you'd have 2 before any of these guys here. You'll jump over the gold, over the platinum, and go straight to titanium. That's where you start collecting 500 USD and a guaranteed $100 USD reentry. Let's show you how it's done. The blueprint's very simple. This is how it splits. Remember the blueprint? There's 1 titanium, 2 platinums, and 4 golds. Let's say that none of these guys had their 2. So you come in, you get started, you brought in number 1, number 2. So their date and time stamp, you're now qualified because you have 2 referrals. Then you brought in the 3rd one because you did that for good measure to get out of the bottom row to get to titanium right away. So that is 4 that constitutes a split, and a new titanium is formed on a new success blueprint, and that's you. So now you're in the green. You went straight from silver to the green, to titanium. Now you've got 2 platinums, and you've got 4 golds. So these guys become 4 golds. Okay? One stays here and you move up to the top. So still 7 people here. Look at this, 7. You, 2, that's 3, plus 4 more. And then there's 8 empty positions here opened up for you to now start earning. But let's go back to this titanium. He's only got 1, 2, 3 positions he's earned. The third one went to the company, so he got 1, 2, and 4. So he's got $300. So he starts working with the team. Now he's got $400. The sixth one goes to the company. The seventh, he's got $500. That's what we promised him. And then the eighth comes in and we pay for his reentry because now that it's full. The success blueprint is full. You can't put anybody else there. So instantly a new titanium is formed on a new success blueprint. This splits. Everybody moves up a spot and whoever was first becomes the titanium. And then there's 8 empty silver positions for you or anyone here. They're now here to fill in with whoever they brought in. So you can bring in the people that you sponsor and place them here. Okay? It's automatic. It happens online. You don't have to physically do that. Once you sign people up, they're placed. Okay? So now, how to cash out. This is really important. You get started. You paid your $100 and you brought your 2 that are date and time stamped. 2 referrals. Okay, they paid $100 as well. Now you get to titanium. Okay? Once you're at titanium, you will start collecting $500 USD in cash and $100 reentry. Now we told you how that happens, okay? Because you and the team are bringing in 8 new people. Every single time someone is at the top, them and the team are bringing in 8 new people. Okay? So now, reentry. We talked about that. This is you. This is a true follow me system, so your personal referrals will always requalify you on your subsequent journey. So this is you following your sponsor. So what happens here is once you cycle out from titanium, you come back in on another success blueprint in a silver position underneath your sponsor. So let's say your sponsor were here, you come back in after your sponsor. If your sponsor were here, you would come back in right here, right beside your sponsor, okay, to follow them again. And they would have 1 referral counted here. But remember, when you went through the first round, you brought 3 people and all you needed were 2. So the third one counted as a pending referral, okay, and it counts as your first referral for your second cycle. So all you need to do is refer 1 more so that you could be the first to qualify to go through to titanium. But what if the golds had their 2 already? Then you're next. And if the platinum had their 2 before the golds and before you, you're following the golds, the platinum, and then you go to titanium. Doesn't matter. You're going to get there right away anyway because the system is moving so fast. Okay? So working with your team, let's talk about the recap. Attend a briefing online or in person. Get started right away for $100 USD. There's no membership fee here. Share opportunity with at least 2 people and make 2 referrals of $100 USD. So everyone does the same thing, folks. If you paid 100, they pay 100. Anyone joining the program will pay 100. Help your team do the same. Now become titanium and collect $500 USD plus $100 US reentry. You know how this works, okay? This is very, very awesome. Every time you get $500, we'll give you $100 to re-enter into the program, okay? So take a close look at what's next. You just have to do it again and again and again. Some people are on their 2nd, 3rd, or 4th cycle because they know exactly what to do in this program to share it. So when you got started, if you get started tonight, if you make that decision, and when you make that decision to be with Quicksilver Cash, you will be given immediate access to over $2,500 in useful online member benefits, and those benefits include success videos, learning languages, financial services and taxes, promo certificates, health and fitness, self-empowerment, cooking and recipes, your very own travel booking engine, and much, much more. As you can see, you're not just limited to these, folks. There's a whole lot more over here. So when you get to your back office, you'll see member bonuses. Just click on that once you log in, and then this page opens up, and you'll see all the options, and they open to other pages. You can download these books ebooks and read them all. It's over $2,500 worth of services. It's absolutely phenomenal. You will enjoy that. Now, folks, immediately after you sign up on your sponsor's link, you will see this screen, but it'll also tell you that you can pay right away with Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. But if you'd still like to pay by email transfer, by direct deposit, by Western Union, by MoneyGram, if you'd like to send a wire transfer, you can do all of that, folks, or pay cash. This is phenomenal. Right away, we'll activate you, and you will become an official member of Quicksilver Cash with your very own back office so that you can see everything that we're all about. Folks, we're all expecting changes in our life, and if you're not, just know that there will be changes in your life. So if there's a life change ahead, why not make it positive? Why not make it a great financial change so that you can have all the money you're looking for to change things in your life? But don't let anything get in your way, because there will be obstacles. Everything will tell you this isn't going to work. Your friends will say this won't work. Your family will say this won't work. Your neighbor will say this won't work. But what about the people in the program? They will tell you how well it works. So who do you want to listen to? The people getting paid, or the people who are confused and don't know whether or not they need to look at an opportunity? You need to listen to those people who are involved in the program. Folks, I want to welcome you to Quicksilver Cash. My name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder. You can reach us at 437-775-CASH or 2274. That's our direct phone number. Quicksilvercash@gmail.com is our email address where you can send your queries, or you can actually send your email transfers if you're in Canada. And quicksilvercash.com is where you'll find all the details about our company so that you can understand who we are and what we're doing and how you can be a part of it. Folks, that's what we're talking about. I want to thank you so much for being here tonight, because you know what, folks? You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us. You know, this is your opportunity. I see that all these members are here from all over the world or all over the Caribbean. Thank you guys for coming out. And yes,